Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hey everybody, it is Thursday. We're closing in on the weekend.
I can't believe it, because last weekend was so busy for us. So it's just it's going to be nice to have a weekend.
Yeah. I
What
need
are we
a
gonna
weekend.
do?
Yeah, I'm waiting until it's Friday, but it's only Thursday right now.
What? Yes. Oh,
Like, oh my
Ron
gosh,
has been
it's so
working.
busy.
Yeah.
Ron
has had no
working.
weekend.
Ron
How many
has-
days in a row, Ron?
Today is my Friday.
Yeah. All right.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, no, you're not going to be here tomorrow? We have to talk to someone about that.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
We
Yeah,
need to try
yeah.
to remedy that.
So are you off all
Tiny
week?
violin listening to you guys complain about your weekend last week.
I know, it was a long day for you on Friday.
Yeah.
So you're off tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. Now, catch
Yes.
us up. Are you also off on Monday and Tuesday, or are you?
I am not, no.
Okay,
Just,
so you're back on Monday.
Yeah, they thought it through,
Okay.
and I had 5 last week, 5 this week.
Got it.
Just
Okay.
all together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
I'll be back
All
on
right.
We
Monday.
just want to make sure, because we don't want to miss you too much. You
Yeah.
know?
The house will be
We'll miss
nice
you tomorrow, Ron.
nice and empty for 8 hours next Monday. Anyone wants to come by.
Oh,
you know,
good. Yeah, let's just
take
let
the
everybody
TV.
know. You'll be at work. Perfect.
Thank you for letting them know my schedule. I appreciate that.
Ron is a vegetarian, so this might be the perfect kind of club for him.
Yeah, so this is just unusual.
Oh, pescatarian.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, okay.
Kind
All right, you still might be into this.
You still might be into this.
At IUP, they have something called the Lettuce Club, and they had a lettuce off just last week. So this is when you try to, members compete to see who could eat a head of lettuce in the fastest time, minus the stem. You don't have to eat the stem.
You don't have to eat the core
Yeah,
of it.
no, the core. Ooh.
Ugh.
No, that would be
Don't
horrible.
you hate when you get a salad and sometimes they like leave a big
A
hard
big chunk of the, yeah,
and you're
exactly.
like, why is this in here?
I think this is such an interesting club, though. 19 people competed, 50 people showed up to watch, and
Yeah.
a senior biology major won, Copeland Whitfield.
And he ate a head of lettuce in 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
So,
Should we try this?
I was just thinking that you were
Do you
going to bring
think-
this up. No, I don't think we should.
I think that
don't
we
know.
should. You know,
no,
we-
because what happens during that time? It's going to take us longer than that.
Well,
And it's not
Ron-
going to be particularly good television, I don't think.
I think Ron could. I disagree.
He'd give us play-by-play.
In fact, I think we should leave it up to the
Is this
viewers.
like a gateway drug to like competitive
eating?
Right. This is how Joey
Well-
Chestnut
The
got his
lettuce?
start.
No.
You know what? They did say that now they get together and they discuss like healthy
Right.
eating at meetings.
Right.
I don't know how the whole group started.
Well, apparently this is part of a national group. So
Yeah.
they're at other schools, and so they decided that they wanted to do this too, and they kind of thought it was funny in the beginning, and
Right.
now they get together and they really like doing this. And they have different styles as to how to eat it. Like some of them grab it like a hamburger and just like dive in.
Huh.
But like, I have questions though, like can you put salad dressing on it, or do you have to eat it without salad dressing? You probably eat it faster without salad dressing.
You know, it
But-
is funny. I mean, Ron is right. Like, it could be a gateway to competitive eating, and they always choose something to dip in, you know, to soften the food.
Right.
So that
right. So that it goes down faster.
Smoother,
It's-
faster.
Right, exactly.
it's
Yeah.
really gross. Did I ever tell you the grossest thing I've ever
Yes.
seen? The cannoli eating contest.
Oh, why did you have to bring this up again?
This was like their version of Little Italy Days in New York, and we went and we just stumbled upon the guy who MCs the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
Was also MCing this, and he is hilarious. He is so much fun. He's great to watch, and it was disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, you've talked
was
about it before. Let's quit picturing it. Let's move on. Here's a question. This may not be a better topic, I'm not sure. But would you go on a cruise? Would you go on a cruise where everyone was naked? Well, it turns out there is one, and they talked about this on CBS Mornings. Tony DeCopel seems to want to give this a try. So we have a clip from CBS Mornings, and then we're going to talk about this.
This is February of next year. It'll be hundreds of people. There'll be no clothes on them. Why do I love this? I think it's...
I was wondering that, Tony DeCopel. Why do you love this?
So he goes on to say he loves it because people always worry about what to pack on vacation. In this case, you have to worry less about, or do you? I don't know.
Well, you know what? As you were talking, I was thinking about this. It could be very therapeutic
Okay.
Hear me out
Continue.
on this. Okay. I could probably speak for almost everybody in the studio right now that we have all had at one point some issue personally with our bodies.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Imagine if like you just spend 10 days not caring about your body and nobody else is caring. No one is judging.
Right.
You are just allowing yourself to be authentically you in front of a crowd without like feeling like you have to cover up or mask anything.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be therapeutic. I don't know. Maybe it will teach you to appreciate the one and only body that we get in life.
You know what? All of that sounds great. I'm not sure that's how it would go down.
You don't-
But anyway, if you're interested in this, leaves from Miami next year. It's a Norwegian Sky cruise ship.
Well, this is
10
nice.
days through the Caribbean, and they do have some rules. Like
Yeah.
you have to wear a towel when you sit down. There are no
That makes sense.
photo zones, and they don't want you wearing lingerie. You can't have a fanny pack.
You
so
can't
that-
have a fanny pack.
So that you can like carry your room key and your phone and stuff.
Is the no lingerie why?
They don't want anything like to go sexual. They want it to be very like natural.
Oh,
They
because
want it to be
being
about
naked
that.
is not sexual.
All right, Ron. Ron's making noises, which means he wants to say something.
It's just my question. I guess if I have one comment, it's not a guarantee that it's going to be warm at that time.
Right.
That, right. You know, and that
Yeah.
you know,
Are you talking- are we-
because it's right in the middle of winter.
Is this
So,
a
even in
George
Miami.
Costanza kind of?
I mean, you could extend it to that as well. I'm just saying, you probably want clothes on if it's not 70 degrees
I
outside.
don't know, but they're
If it's
leaving
50,
for
40
Miami,
degrees,
so I feel like chances are you're going to be okay. Like maybe.
Probably.
In February in Miami, I don't know.
Yeah.
There could be a breeze. Let's put it that way.
More than one way there, Jay.
Again,
All right,
I think
let's
everybody.
move to the next topic. I don't like any of these topics today.
I honestly think though, anybody who's going on that doesn't care.
No,
Right,
I think
they
you're
don't
right.
care about the
I think you're
breeze
very
or the 50
free with
degrees.
your, you know,
I don't know.
It's an
Kudos to them
interesting
for
idea.
being
Exactly,
that confident and
exactly.
comfortable.
All right, what is the perfect length of time for a movie? Do you like 3-hour epics? Yeah.
No.
Do you? Or is it 90 minutes tops or less?
Yeah, well, okay, so there was a study, and they looked into the perfect amount of time, like the running time of a movie. And it turns out that the answer is 92 minutes, just over an hour and a half. And I think that this is great because
I do
I feel
too.
the same way about movies and musicals.
Yeah.
Plays, theater productions.
Well, I kind of feel that way too. And
Yeah.
I used to think, oh, an intermission, that's a nice idea. I would rather just move through
Yes.
and get it done in an hour and a half. I shouldn't say get it done. I
Well,
want
no,
to
but you
enjoy
want
it.
to
but
enjoy it. And I
Right.
think if it goes too long, then you find yourself looking at the clock like, wow, this is going really long. And you kind of want to get out of there.
It's true. So there have been some movies that have been the perfect length, according to the study. Beetlejuice, Dodgeball.
Dodgeball's a great movie.
Toy Story 2, and Kung Fu Panda. But this made us wonder, like, the highest grossing movies,
Of the
did
past
they
year.
follow this rule? So we're going to take a look at the 4 highest grossing movies and the length of each, and that's what makes up today's list.
Do you know the best quote from Dodgeball?
No.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Okay.
All right. Barbie, 114 minutes, almost 2 hours long. But it was
Almost
still
2 hours long.
amazing. It was amazing.
The Super Mario Brothers movie, and clearly very successful. The Super Mario Brothers movie, it was right on the nose, 92 minutes.
We've
so
watched
clearly
this-
they read that and figured it out.
Quite a few times we watched this in our house.
Okay, well, maybe that says something.
Oppenheimer, though, 180 minutes.
Yeah, 3 hours.
It's honestly, it's why I haven't watched it yet.
Because it's a commitment, and
Well,
like you have to find the time to be able to do that.
I don't
so I
have
get that.
3 hours. Who has
Yeah.
3 hours?
Yeah, and you
of
don't want to
time?
stop a movie. Like, I feel like stopping it and starting it again screws things up. You
Yeah,
want to just
yeah.
commit to it. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, 150 minutes, so that's nearly 2.5 hours. So overall, I think it depends on the movie. I mean, at least
Well,
based on this.
and honestly, all of the Marvel movies are
Yeah.
all very long. Frankie and I started watching them in the pandemic. We thought this would be cool to go through and watch them kind of in chronological order. We didn't make it that far because all of them we had to take breaks in the middle of. They were all so long that we
Yeah.
had to stop them in the middle. I really think that they're based for the movie theater. Like you want to be there and get your money's worth.
This immersive
Right.
experience. Some movies
Yeah.
are just better in movie theaters to begin with. So.
Yeah.
Well, coming up this Saturday is May 4th, otherwise known as Star Wars Day.
Go ahead.
Are you making your noises?
I am. Yeah, go ahead.
Make them louder.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's actually not bad.
I know.
And of course, May 4th, it's based on May the Force be with you, May the 4th be with you. Well, just in time, the latest collaboration from Crocs. Yes, Crocs.
Ooh.
Crocs keep doing these collaborations to get us to talk about them, you know, but they're successful too. So they have teamed up with the producer of Star Wars, and they have a number of different Crocs that are clogs that are just
Those are
perfect
cute.
for Star Wars lovers.
They'll sell out. I have no doubt.
So Baby Yoda,
Yeah.
Chewbacca, and a Darth Vader clog, and they sell for like $70 and $80 because I
That's
looked
how
them
much-
up online.
That's how much clogs sell for, though.
Yeah, that's a lot to me. Like that
It's a
seemed
lot.
like a lot.
It's a lot. And let me tell you, I know that they were really, I don't know, are they going to be in this year for the kids? Like, they were really in, I feel like last summer and the summer before, they had a big resurgence.
Right.
But with smaller kids and they're kicking around dirt, their feet get so sweaty and so dirty.
They're just not practical to have.
They're not. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It-
not the nicest thing, is what you're saying.
It's
yeah.
just a very, like, it turns into mud or slush or sludge in there.
All right.
It's just gross.
Hey, tomorrow is Friday, so we want to hear from you. We want to answer your questions in the Friday free-for-all. Yes, post your questions on the Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page. We'll try to answer as many as we can on tomorrow's show.